I've been banking with Chase for decades and have been really never in default, really good customer. Most of the time, I would say they provide, they used to anyway, provide good customer service. Like like any brick and mortar, they can protect you better than like an independent. So they've done that. However, lately, there's two things actually. The back and forth exchanges that you have with Chase online, like the secured messages, it's unbelievable. You will ask a question, they will either not address exactly what you asked, or they will send what they think, like, they see buzzwords and you can tell it's like a default kind of response, right? So you're not even getting your question asked. This has happened to me multiple times. So then I'll respond back to them and I'll say, no, you didn't address my question. Please don't send me, a default reply. Actually address this question. Then they'll come back with the exact same thing. So there's a lot of copy pasting. There's not a lot of like actual dealing with me as a human being. So that's just a side note. The main thing is last summer I went to New York and I got scammed by someone who claimed to be a pedicab driver. I got scammed over $100. I took a very, very short distance in a pedicab it would have been like a 12-minute walk, but it was pouring down rain. So I got him to take me. He said it would cost a dollar a minute. So when we got there, he said, okay, it was 12 minutes. So I'll charge you $12. He had a Square app. So I didn't even see, he just held it up for me to sign. I got home and it said that he had charged me $127.30. So of course I immediately contacted Chase because they've always been pretty good about protecting me. This case went on forever. It's still going on. The guy that they contacted wrote back an entire fabrication. Like I got to see the letter that he wrote back in response, and there was one lie after the other. So I thought, I'm not going to let this rest. I'm going to prove these lies. So I sent them I reopened the case because they closed it saying that it was in his favor because he lied. I didn't have anything to prove that he said, was wrong. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to prove it. So I did my research. I pointed out that he lied about the distance. I went out to Google Maps. I showed, okay, this is the distance he said he took. This is the actual distance. Here we go. I sent a lot of proof. I took it down to the bank. Even my banker, my personal banker there, said this is really, really good. I was really specific. They still won't give me the money. And this is a huge bank, right? They make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I've been a loyal customer. I've never done anything wrong. And they can't even make up the difference, right? It would be like a fraction of a penny to them. I'm not talking thousands of dollars here. So that's my chief complaint with Chase right now. That case is still, I decided that this would be my last resort. I would do this, send them the video, show them what is going to be put out there. And if they still don't, rule in my favor, then there's nothing else I can do. I just have to accept it. I would recommend that they actually have people that know how to do customer service working online. I feel like they just have people who don't care. Maybe they just need to do a rehaul or like a whole new training program and to say, look, you cannot treat these people like copy paste, robots. You need to actually address the person like an actual human being. And, I would also say that, if somebody reopens a case multiple times, obviously that person is putting all that energy into it for a reason. It's not because they're lying. I think they should look at the track record. Look at the record of the person. That person's been with us for 15 plus years. They've never been in default. Why now would they all of a sudden go on and on about some person in New York that's lying? Why would they go to all that trouble? I mean, use common sense. Can't they just say, fine, we're not going to get the truth from this guy. Let's just make up the difference for Lily. They can do that. Even my banker that I took it to in the bank said that they've done that before to people. So I just feel like I'm not getting any kind of respect or loyalty back. They have not refunded me the money. So I think that they, again, closed the case, not in my favor. And I got an email from them saying, you have a new letter in your account. You will find it by clicking this link and going to statements and notifications or something like this. So I did that, and there was nothing there. So I sent them an email saying, you guys sent me a link. You told me it was in my account. I'm not seeing this mail. And that's when they went back and forth another time with me saying, we sent it. I'm like, no, you didn't. There's nothing. And then finally they're like, well, we sent it in the mail. And I'm like, then why are you telling me it's in my account? And I still don't have that piece of mail. So that's been going on for a couple weeks now. It's just someone's not like, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. There just seems to be a lot of divide going on. People aren't in alignment behind the scenes,